So with the release of Siege X, the Rainbow Six Siege marketplace has actually gone through a pretty big crash, and on top of that they have added hundreds of skins to the Rainbow Six Siege marketplace. These are skins that were in the last year's worth of battle passes. These are skins that were previously only exclusively available to the Rainbow Six Siege membership, which are now available on the marketplace as well. And today we're just going to be going over a lot of the new items, showing you guys how you can find the new items on the marketplace and which ones are actually worth buying, which ones are going to go up in price, that kind of thing. So to start the video off, we're going to be showcasing this website. Now this website is a new website that I've just found that actually showcases every item on the Rainbow Six Siege marketplace. It shows their average price over the last 7 days. And it also has a little tab here, which I don't know why it isn't available on the actual marketplace, but it actually allows you to see all of the items that have just been added to the marketplace. So all the skins you're seeing here are ones that Ubisoft have only just added with Siege X, and all of these skins are very, very cool. Now I like looking through this because obviously it's quite hard to find which skins are the new ones on the marketplace. So every time they add new skins, it's kind of hard to figure out which ones are actually worth buying. But if you go on here, you can click on this new items filter, as well as filtering it down some more. So if you only want to see the new weapon skins, for example, you can turn on that filter, and as you can see, these are all of the new weapon skins that got added to the marketplace. Now we can take this one step further as well and filter out all of the bad rarities. Let's just go for epic and legendary weapon skins, and as you can see, these are going to be the ones that you're going to want to keep an eye on. Now one thing I do have to say is where they've all only just been added, all of the prices, take it with a pinch of salt, because they are all going to be fluctuating like crazy. As you can see, the price changes already are down 30%, 81%, 92%. That means the first day they got added, someone didn't know the price of it, so they sold it for 142, and someone who didn't know the price of what it should have been bought it for that price. And now that it's been a few days and these skins have kind of settled in a little bit, they've kind of hit their natural pricing. But that doesn't mean that all of these skins are going to stay at these relative prices. In fact, a lot of these are probably going to go up in price a little bit once people realize what skins they are, where they've come from, how rare they actually are. For example, this one here, this is the Year 6 Season 1 seasonal skin, and this was only available during that season. You can no longer get it, so anyone who's playing during Year 6 Season 1 and spent like 100,000 credits, I think it was, for this skin, or 50,000 credits for this skin, are the only ones who have it. And I believe this is a skin that I own, and this one, when it first came out, dropped down from 30 down to like 25, and now it is starting to increase again. Now if we click on the specific details here, you can see a big massive graph showcasing everything here. You can also filter it by what the price actually is in your corresponding currency. So I'm from the UK, so this is in GBP. Obviously this isn't selling for enough credits specifically to showcase how much that's actually worth. But if we just reset all the filters here and sort it by the highest average price, these are the most expensive skins in the game. As you can see, the most expensive skin right now, last sold, is the Torn Warding T5 SMG weapon skin, and as you can see, it's sold for basically the equivalent of 4,865 pounds. Now if you want to know what that is in dollars, you can. That's roughly US dollars 6,000, which is insane. Obviously we've got more rare skins here as well, and it shows the actual prices of them, which is very, very nice. It gives you a quick understanding of like how much money this amount of Rainbow Six Siege credits is actually worth. So 731,000 credits in USD is roughly like 6,000. So the price of this weapon skin is absolutely insane. So with that being said, let's actually showcase the new items. Which ones do you actually need to actually have a look at? So sorting by new items, sorting by average price. So this is going to be the most expensive skins that they've just added to the marketplace. The first one is an attachment skin here for the SI 2025 attendee people. This is going for 37,000 credits, which is roughly $300 and roughly £246. So this is one of the more expensive attachment skins in the game. And on top of that, we also have the attendee charm as well. These things always go for such a high amount of credits because it's only the people who attended the event in real life who can get them. So that's why they're so high. This one here is a membership skin. This is one that I believe I actually have purchased now. If we head over to the marketplace, yeah, I picked this up for literally 10 credits. Which is kind of crazy. And the reason why it's up here is because when it first dropped, someone actually paid 26,000 credits for it when it dropped. That's insane. I don't know who would actually do that. This charm as well, I don't see who would actually buy this charm for 51,000. This is probably someone trying to transfer their credits more than anything. As you can see, this is a Rainbow Six Siege membership skin, so that one is pretty rare. It's only exclusive to those who bought the membership. Scrolling through some more, these are also the newest skins. Now, one of the more hype ones has to be the Black Eyes for the SMG-12. I don't know why this already wasn't on the marketplace, but it has now just been added. And as you can see, it's going for an average price right now of 1,400. When it first dropped, you could pick it up for cheaper. It went a little bit more expensive, and it's actually dropped off again. I think this will go back up in price and it will be worth a little bit more because this is one of the most overpowered guns in the game right now, and Black Eyes is one of the most well-known skin, if not the most well-known skin in Siege. In fact, I'm definitely going to say that. So this is definitely going to go back up in price, and in USD it's roughly about $12, so it's not actually that much, but it is a very nice skin, and if you can pick it up now for this price, I reckon you'll get your money back at least if you ever do decide to sell it. But the thing is, everyone actually wants to use it because where it's a good gun in game, everyone just wants it, you know what I'm saying? So we got another 3D weapon skin here. This is the Stargazer skin. I don't know what this one is from. It doesn't say. Yeah, 8 Season 1. Maybe this is a Battle Pass skin. And as I said earlier, they did add all of the Battle Pass skins from the last few years. Moving over to page number 2, we have the accompanying attachment skin. This background, I believe, is also from the membership. I think this one might have been for the Warden set, the first ever set for the membership. You had to pay for 3 consecutive months to get the background card, and now it's just available on the marketplace. So this is why this one is more expensive, because people actually had to pay for 3 months worth of the membership to get this, and now it's only those who did that who can sell it. So they are setting the price at this. This is what they want the price to be, basically, and this is what people are buying it for. So this is what people are just assuming it is worth. This is actually a good attachment skin, I believe. I think this one looks very similar to Chroma Streaks in game, so have a look at that one. That might be worth picking up as a little bit of a substitute for that one because that's very expensive. Speaking of that Warden set that was in the membership, this is it. This is another skin that I actually managed to pick up, I believe. Yeah, I picked this up for 400 yesterday, which looks to be a little bit of a mishap. In fact, no, it's still going for like 400. There is a lot of demand for this skin right now where it's brand new, so you could probably pop this up for like 500 credits, and anyone who's desperate for it will probably just buy it for that amount, so you could probably get away with that. Let's look at some of the legendary items that they added in this battle pass. So we've got some more. This is the headgear for that Warden set, and this is another membership skin as well. This one here also, this skin and the Warden skin, in my opinion, is really nice. I actually really like this Warden headgear. I don't know why. I know this was definitely a battle pass skin for Solace, and the fact that you can buy it now for this cheap kind of makes me think that buying the battle pass, buying the membership, stuff like that, maybe isn't even worth it anymore. Maybe it's just, instead of spending like £8 on, you know, like getting the battle passes or paying for the membership or whatever, maybe just put that money aside for credits and then just buy the actual items you want, because then you don't have to sit there and play through thousands of hours just to get all of your items, and you don't have to wait months and months, like in the case of the membership, to get what you want. You can just buy it all when it comes to the marketplace. Next up then, we have another very nice skin for Jaeger, where this one actually looks really nice. I think this one could keep going up in price. The only thing is, this was a battle pass set, so even though it is slowly creeping up, it's still not very expensive actually. It's only 40 credits, but where it is still slowly creeping up, I do think this one maybe could get up to like maybe near the 100 mark, but I don't think it will go much higher than that, just because where so many people do buy those battle passes, everyone will already have this, and the same goes for the calling cards for these skins as well. But with that being said, I think I am going to leave the video there. I will leave the link to this website down in the comments below if you want to go check it out for yourself. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next one.